Hello guys, welcome to a bun-filled video. I'm your host BunBun, and today we're gonna be doing something a tad bit different yet again on this channel. We are going to be rigging this model right here. I want to try to get this model done before this coming weekend that is coming up, because that is when she will be used. She is not commissioned for anybody. She's not commissioned by anybody. This is just a silly little model that I made for a silly little vampire game, and she's a tornado hunter and a nerd in that. This is Skye Tempest, and she's really cute. The design of her, I wanted to go with something a little bit more different, a little bit more cartoony than like anime. Still pretty anime, but I wanted a little bit more different in a sense. I want to try rigging with like an actual like a pose versus having the arms just down. So that's what we have here. We also have it to where the face isn't actually straight on. It's not straight towards you. It's at a brief little angle, like a small angle, but it's noticeable. So what we're going to do first here is make sure that these layers that we have are clipping to specific layers, so that way when the head moves, it'll move with it. So we're going to put the face shade to, of course, the face itself. We need to get the blush to match the same thing. I don't have any of these layers named at the moment just because it was rushing to get this model completed. So this is the blush here. I don't want it there. I want it on your face. And also the shade. Do I have line art? I'm pretty sure I do. Oh yeah, I have line art right there. So that way it should be going through it, but it looks like it's... Okay, maybe we don't put it there. I just realized. Okay, there you go. That's fine. It should still overpower the face shade because it is over it technically. Did I still want the nose over or under? No, I want it over. Generally, too, I would have everything in its own group layers, but currently I don't. Anyways, we gotta finish. We need the neck portion, which is just a silly little thing. Generally, I make I copy the head, but because the head is so different than what I usually work with, I just made a silly little like thing like that. But we're still gonna clip it through, and we're also still gonna have to where the head rotates. The shadow will actually follow with the model's head. So I just gotta find. There it is. Is that the neck? No, that's the neck. Cool. How long is your neck? I don't remember. It's not that long, but it's long enough. Plus, I have the bow to kind of hide it. I noticed with some people who rig models or design models, and I noticed specifically, especially like, I like when people give the one file where you can actually open up the models into Live2D Studio, because you get to see how... I don't want to say messed up, but it's kind of like, that's what I mean, honestly. So that way you can see that, hey, the model's not going to be perfect, so it's going to have issues with it, and they're always small little details. But if you have issues with, like, your neck seams, because I've seen, like riggers, they have different ways to do the necks. And one easy way to do it, honestly, if I could find where that damn bow is at... Oh, it's actually the bow. It's right here. You can't see because my big butt's in the way. So, like, even though it actually looks pretty smooth on there, honestly, except the fact that, of course, some of the shading goes to here and goes to here. But the next shade, I think I did it to where it's pretty, like, opaque. I don't know, man. It's freaking 4 o'clock in the morning. Don't ask me words. But I have it set to that. Also, the bow is in many layers. I really didn't need to do this, but I did that anyways. And also, I don't know why this is so thick around that line there. It just is, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to select the whole entire model. Or not. Actually, no. Before we do that, I need to get in my actual parameters that we use. That's babe at the moment. Okay, we need... There it is. We're going to open that up. And then okay. Or not. You're going to be a bitch about it, aren't you? Why did that not work? Hold on. Let me actually delete all these. Yes. I don't know why that didn't work. Oh, is it because I didn't delete all of them? I think that's what it is. Yep, hold on. We gotta click delete. I think that's how I get it to work. You know, we'll figure it out. Hold up. Alright, you have to make sure that you hit delete. It's that freaking easy. Oh my god. Can't believe I was having that much problems for no reason. Remember me. Okay, you gotta remembers that. Jeez Louise. So yeah, I have my inputs, which we're not going to be tying anything into that. The angles is for the head. Then we have the body with for the head as well. I don't know why I named it body. I just named it body. Then we have the eyeballs, the eyebrows, and the mouth. We're still going to try to rig this bad boy up for like we would for V-Bridger, just because I feel like for me, honestly, rigging for V-Bridger is a lot easier than having to figure out all the AEIOUs for not V-Bridger. And we do have commissions open finally, so you can check those out in my Vgen. It should be somewhere linked somewhere. I don't know. It's just Vgen and BunBunSnackies, so that's what it be. All right, so what we're going to do now, and this is the main important part because nobody ever does this. They never, ever, ever show this part, this step at all for the million bajillion videos that I've watched. All these here, not to make sure that they're all visible too, just in case. I mean, they don't need to be, but make sure all the head pieces are together, and we're going to make our head deformer. Head. So that way, all those are on there. I forgot the back of the hair, which is fine because you just go to your deformer list, find the back of the damn head hair, and just throw it inside of there like that. And now it's actually with it. So everything here, I hate myself sometimes. Everything on here should be able to move around. So her whole head moves around. Next, we're going to also put the neck. And also, we'll put the bow tie with it as well. I think that's the neckline there. We're going to put that as its own part. Neck. Close, please. And that's my only issue sometimes. I wish it would just close up. We're going to do... Is that just those two? Okay, perfect. Actually, no. Let's get all the arms. Where's my mom's at? That's an arm, that's an arm, that's an arm. And that's an arm. That should be all the arms, right? Yes. Wait, right? Yes. And we're going to put arms. Those will be all separated. And honestly, all like different 3 separate things. Because we have the arm up. We have this set here, which will be moving differently than what this one will be doing. The legs, unfortunately, we forgot to separate my thighs. Which, we can actually do that. It's not that deep. So, what we're going to do is... We're going to auto... do that. And actually, I think what we're going to do... Should we just... Did you paste it there? I think you pasted it onto that. Alright, maybe I can't do it right there. Hold on. Yes. So we're going to copy and paste. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's do this. We're gonna not do that. Heavy. And hopefully that they're both fine. And this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna... Are they both solo? No. Okay. Go like that. We're gonna take one layer, and we're gonna delete one leggy. Oh, crap. Hold on, let's make this a little bit smaller. I mean, I could use a lasso to just select the whole leg, but I feel like that will mess things up. It's going to piss this off so much at first. Because it's like, hey, there's things that are open, and that's why they're blue, but they're not. I don't know why there's one way over there for. All right, so that should be all gone. And then we're going to do the same with this one. But we're going to get rid of the other leggy. Look, it's so mad. Let's get rid of that. Just in case if you forget to separate meshes for whatever reason, because you're like, oh, I'm just going to save room on my drawing tablet or whatever, my app, it will make your life a little bit easier. So we only have one of that and one of that. Now, it will show up still as like there's both leggies there, but they're not there. So you don't have to worry about it. You don't need to stress about it. It's, like I said, it's not that deep, honestly. So that's legs. And, okay, so we're going to have to move. Oh, no, we don't. It's because they're soloed. That's why. Next, what we're going to do is do our hip. Is that the whole torso? That is the torso. I don't want the torso, though. I just want the hip stuff. Yeah, I just want the hips. Hip. And then what we're going to do with this here, we're going to mask them on the legs. So when the legs move around, even though they're not that big of legs, it will stay on those guys. So whenever the legs move around, the shadow will also move around. But the shadow will also move with the skirt too. And we have that for the sweater. So what we're going to do next is these. Yeah, all these, we're going to put those together. The breast will be separate later on. I'm not too worried about that. This one is going to just be upper chest. Or I guess just torso. We'll just have it torso. And create. Take this guy here because that is our shadow there. And we are going to put it onto the skirt. So it will move around. It will still move around whenever this moves around as well. Now I have another shadow here. Because I wanted to be lazy with the shading of that. But I also want it to move too. So this thing here is going to be bouncing a little bit. And that's what I kind of want to happen with the sweater in general. So we are going to have it like, ooh, let's do that. And then where's the other arm at? There we go. So be tied to both those meshes there for whenever things move around. You always want to exaggerate the shadow that you're trying to create so that way it like if the outfit goes out to a certain boundary, it'll follow within that because otherwise you ain't gonna not have that. Okay. So basically we are ready. We have everything all separated, everything where they need to be at. I'm just going to delete. I don't even know why that even exists. I'm going to delete that. It don't even need to be there. What we're going to do first is not the mouth. Actually, no. Let's go like this. Or not. You can also hit Control A, but I ain't going to bother touching my keyboard right now. So what we want to do is auto-generate. We're going to do heavy. Going to take it a minute because it's just, it has to do all the meshes. I could have took the legs out. I should have probably took the legs out. What we're going to do next is see if anything got messed up. If anything is missing. Yeah, so like the hand here, the fingertips there, they got a little messed up. So what we're going to do is little and then heavy, still messed up a bit. Little. Okay, we're just going to have it little because apparently it does not want that tip of that fingerprint or fingertip, which is fine. It's not fine, but I'll live and cry about it later after we're done here. Is that, what the hell are you doing there? Oh my god. There is some mistakes on this model, like right here, but it's my model. I ain't sweating over it. And I think she is looking good. We're going to take the face. And then we're also going to get the face outline. We're going to solo that biznatch out. Oh my god, what a nightmare. We're going to take just the face. I got to get rid of this. Also, what is this up here? What is going on? Is that the outline? Oh, she's crying. I was like, what the hell's going on? Hold on. I'm going to make sure that's the outline. And why is the outline having that up there? That is not the out. What is that? Wait, is that the shading of the hat? Oh my god. I didn't freaking smooth that down. Well, that's a pain in the ass. Where's my freaking face outline? This is why you should always, you know, have things done correctly. I don't know why that's so far from each other. I never had it like that before. That's so weird. Okay, yeah, so as you can tell, the face is definitely not in any form of being head on. It is at a slight angle facing towards the left. Now, you also got to remember, I don't need that, when you're rigging these, and I didn't realize this because brain be not braining sometimes. Always key things and label things as this is the left side, this is the right side. You can label them the other way if you want, but VTube Studio, I don't know about the other software that people use VTuber models in, will not do that. So we're going to grab you. We're going to control copy. And then I want that. Okay, and then we're going to paste it. Hopefully it'll, okay, cool. So it does. And this way too. I don't know if that got all of them or not. Let's hope it did. God damn it. Oh my god. What a pain in my butthole right now. It's so hard to do this crap with a mouse sometimes. Dude, I wanted both of them. Let's grab that. Okay, that is both of them now. I see two different types of vertices in there. Bind. And now that will stick to the face no matter where you're going to move it at. And so let's show like this, hopefully. Okay, yeah, no, never mind, just kidding. But that's what you want to do. That's what I want you want to do. Okay. I don't know why they're so far from each other. It's like Romeo and Juliet up in this bitch right now. Okay, it's totally fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It ain't even that deep, guys. Okay. Does this go as a 30? I probably don't need it that much. Because we're not going to move this head a lot. Usually, you could do the 3D thing. I want to see. Wait, why did I do that? Why did you guys let me do that? My god. Face XY. Because we're moving that face up and down, left to right. And then we want to do that. Actually, I should probably start making my things like more than just 5x5s. I think we want this pretty big. That's what she said. And I think, hold on, let's go 2x3 or 3x2. Brain. It's beautiful. You can't tell me it's not beautiful. You'd be a meanie butt. Okay, so what we're going to do, we want to move her right a little bit. So we want to move that. We're going to ignore whatever the hell that is down there because that does not exist. And I think what I'm going to do too is get rid of all of these. And actually, hold on. Let's grab all these real fast. Because we're going to want to mask them. Goes to that eye. I don't, just ignore me, guys, and my really poorly improper organization skills at this moment. Perfect. Why does that eye look weird now for, though? Why it be looking weird? Okay, this is what we're going to do real quick. Those are the eyebrows. This is going to be silly. But we're going to make that. This is going to be eyes. They'll be separated one day. We'll be actually working on them over here more than we probably will be over here. It's just at this moment, because they're not all separated from things, it's going to be a little bit harder to really get to things so far. So we're just put all those in there too. I don't know why. Why are you like that? You guys, at least you guys. Because I need it to go behind there. I don't want to mask to it because when the eyelashes go down, you want to be able to see the makeup, basically. Okay, so get rid of the eyeballs. And probably the bangs as well. We're not getting rid of them. We're just making them, you know, just go away for a quick minute. Oh, yeah, and that front thing, too. It's fine. That can stay where it's at right now. This is going to look so funny. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. We'll figure it out together, though. Okay, let's make you smaller. Make you smaller. And get my deformer wherever the hell it went. So we're just gonna move the face over. Just moving bits by bits at a time. Everybody does everything differently. Remember that. You have to find a way that suits you better. You know what I should have did? I need you. Get in there. She don't even care. She's like, I don't even go here. She's gonna go there. Don't worry, guys. Just wait. Okay, give me my damn thing back. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. When you have troubles with things. It's not how her face is anyways. This is why you keep a reference up. Don't be like me, learn better. No. Why is it like that right now? Alright, let's just get that out of there real quick. Get out of there. I don't want you in there. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to just get rid of that real fast. Put you underneath here. Why do I feel like I'm messing it up for some reason? I don't know why. I just feel like I am. Alright. Get rid of the bangs. Oh, I deleted my bang thing. Okay, hold on. Bangs. Bang, bang. Maybe we can see. When we move this around, it should affect the shadow as well. The shadow people. So it goes like that. So you're going to see that right here. That's because of the mouth currently. And that's going to be fun to try to also figure out how to do. Did we move this over? I did, but let's just do just a tad bit more. Nothing too major. I don't expect to have this face to be like perfect or anything. Then we're going to want that down over. And then I actually want to smooth that side out over there. But have that go in. Okay. So we're not going to be able to reflect the motion because of the fact that this face is not symmetrical. So we're just going to have to, you know, live with our choices of what we're doing today. This one here, we are going to move it quite a bit more over. And we're going to pull you out a bit, push you down. Generally, if you were also doing faces, you could do the 3D method. We will be doing that on my 2.0 model, and if you remember, you'll be able to see that in the process of going with that too. And then we're going to pull that down because the chin a little bit. This model does not have ears on it. So it goes a little bit wider. Man, it's too wide. I think once we add the eyes in and rig the eyes with it, it should be fine. Also, the blush should be going with it too. It just looks funny right now. It's fine. You can put the whole entire face, including your eyeballs, in there, but I learned that sometimes it makes things a little bit tougher. I don't like having things tougher, but maybe my way is also a tougher way. I don't know. So this is what we're going to do, boyos. We are not going to mess with the eyebrows. You know, we're going to mess with the eyebrows. We got that eyebrow. And then I need the other eyebrow. We got some demons. Okay, so we have our eyebrows. And we're going to put them on there. So when the face moves, it will also move with it. We'll do one eyebrow at a time. My face frozen because my phone wants to update. And I'm refusing to update it for some reason. I don't think we're going to do it right now, though. So we're going to find all the bits of the, at least one eye. I was not expecting that. So we're going to select all of our left eye bits. And actually, let's just do that too. Put that in a deformer, and that's going to be left eye, X, Y. You don't need to name your deformers if you don't want to. It's up to you how much chaos you want. So we're going to put this as the right eye, because that is the right eye. Oh, I do not want that with that. I shouldn't be going with it anyways. Okay. Boobiful. So we got 2 new deformers for each eyes, and we're also going to map them onto it. I think we will possibly move them together, but it is going to be a little weird because they are 2 different size eyeballs, mind you. But we can deform them to however we need to. So we're going to make this eyeball just a little bit bigger because it is looking more. The only thing is, I don't know how I'm going to actually get it to... I'm going to try and get it to where the other one is. This is going to be one of those things where I'm probably going to have to adjust them all separate layers. That's probably how it's going to have to be. I mean, it still is looking to be that way, kind of. I do need that higher up. Yeah, we're going to have to adjust, like, the irises by themselves. Definitely going to have to be doing some tweaking. Maybe we can get away with it by doing this. It does look like it's bulging out at you, though. I shouldn't have worried about turning it so much. Okay, that's fine. Don't mess with stuff too much. If you mess with it too much, you're just going to keep messing it up. And it ain't going to look like how you want it to look like. So, just commit. And commitment's hard sometimes. It is going to look a little weird till we actually get the nose with it too. We probably technically could have did the nose with the face rotation, but it's fine. So this eye's going to have to go a little bit smaller just because the fact that it is pointed to the side. And I have to... Now that eye goes down. So we might have to... Just pull you down a bit. Pull you in a bit. Okay, let's just see how they will do. We're going to grab both these eyes and just move them that way. We're going to need the right eyeball to be a little bit further apart. We're going to make it a little bit bigger. Not much, just a little. Like I said, this one's supposed to be going more of a cartoony effect with the mix of anime. Why is my eyebrows above my eyelashes? Why is this a thing? Because that's how I did it. Here we go. You don't want them like that, guys. It'll look silly. Okay, let's get to our left eye. This bad boy is gonna want to get kind of smaller. Just push you in a bit. When we get the rest of the head to flow with it, it will be easier to also adjust and tweak minor details that would need to be done. It's my destiny, guys. You teach me, I teach you. Poke your mom. Okay, that eye freaks me the hell out. I think it's because this one maybe doesn't go small enough. Maybe because that one goes way too big. I think that's what it probably is. And that's most likely the possibility too. So we're just gonna like not make it so exaggerative. And just pull some things down a bit. Because it's not that big of a turn and you don't want it to look silly. I don't want it to look like it's a freaking... You know when goldfish get those weird eye things? That's what I don't want. If that makes sense. Like, they get, like, some kind of weird bulbous eyeball disease or something. And even though her eyes are huge, they're dramatically huge. It's just something that we don't want to have. And we don't want it to happen. It's fine. If we keep playing with it, it's just going to make it more complicated than it needs to be. And we don't want that. So we're going to make that, actually that. So that's what we probably should have done too. I mean, they kind of do, like, match as to how they're supposed to be, kind of. Okay, where's my little nose at? I need my little nose. This one might need to have some magic. So when the model turns that way, the nose. To make sure that's not too dramatic. It might be. So let's just move you a little bit closer that way. And we're gonna just... make her smaller. But also try to be a little bit on the curvy side. It's just funny because it's just those eyes are just exploding up and then... Okay, let's move you this way. Oh, I don't want that. What I was doing originally is correct of what I wanted. Also, I don't know how to get that stupid centerpiece sometimes. It's really annoying. There we go. See, that way it doesn't look too bad. I might have to just decrease. Let's see what that is, maybe. But we'll see how it goes. I might have to actually flip that nose around, which you can do that. You can. I'm just going like bloop. And then when the face turns, the nose turns. Is it gonna be smooth? Nah. That's why a lot of people draw straight lines for noses, because it makes it easier that way. I do want to get to a point to where I can actually make a full side profile. I really want to try that with my model, my 2.0, but I think that's gonna be really, really tough. I gotta see how people actually do it first, and I might have to actually draw a 2D profile or a side profile to do 2D. That's what I might have to do, which isn't too hard because then you could just copy and paste for the other side. Anyhow, so far that's the face. You know what it is? That eye is not moving. I think we didn't move that eye, did we? I think that's what it is as well. It looks silly with the side smirk. Whoa, don't do that, bro. Okay. She's coming together, slowly but surely, but she's coming. Now I just need my mouth. Where the heck is my mouth? Where's my mouth? I couldn't find it over there. Oh, it was right there. Oh my god. Oh my god. So I have to fix that. The deform, like when we made the mesh, did that. That's why that's right there. Okay, I see you, boo. Okay. So this doesn't help because the irises are completely different too, so it's gonna look funny. Cool. As I fall, never look away. Let's see. Glasses. I'm like, what do I even have, bro? Cool. So we're gonna elongate this because they're pretty long on the other side too. And then I also want to make it taller this ways. There's supposed to be a shadow for these glasses, and I don't know what happened to them. They're just gone. Now, these ones are a little bit easier because they are made to basically deform like this for the side of the face. Welcome to Lo-Fi and Chill. This is generally how the live streams will go too. So with this, what we're mostly gonna work on is basically getting the head to rotate. All the head parts are gonna be rotated and moving with the model. And then in the next episode, we will do maybe rigging the eyes. I don't mind rigging the eyes before anything. I do like to do the mouth last because sometimes I get really mad at rigging the mouth. So that'll be fun to watch. Hopefully this mouth will be fine. You know what? Even though that eye's still looking funny, it's actually looking a little better. Here, not that's what's also missing with me, I think. Okay. Let's do the eyebrows now, and that is the last part of the front of the face. When you move, we'll go like that. Of course, you want it to form fit with the face, to follow basically kind of the nose. Okay. We're going to have a unibrow for a second. It is fine. Elongate your eyebrow. Honestly, she probably has shorter eyebrows than like my normal characters would have. I hate that. Hold on. There we go. The fun part is going to be rigging the eyelashes to blink because how long they technically are. They would push the glasses off the face because they're so massive. Have you ever had glasses on that like really big eyelashes? It's not fun. They will eventually fall off because the glasses will just knock them off. It's hilarious. Maybe not for you if you're just trying to keep your eyelashes staying on. Bom, 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 bom. I do want to keep them always like where the corner is here because this is the eyebrow bone, like right there. Bum, 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 bum. I need more Chainsaw Man anime. I almost have all the mangas. I'm pretty sure there's been more mangas released since I moved. I'm really sad that the West didn't like the anime, so they stopped making it. Basically, it was too much for little eyeballs. Apparently, it was too gruesome. Because we're crybabies when gore happens. But yeah, that didn't happen with Demon Slayer, so I don't even know. Maybe people were sad because they didn't get to touch the boobs. Which is funny because everybody I knew that watched freaking Chainsaw Man, they all loved it. No. Why does it go down right there too? That's so funny. It should be going up. If you move the head fast enough, you won't even notice. Okay, don't use that as a state of mind thing. All right, this here, we're going to try and fix this if we can. Oh, actually, let's get rid of you. Solo so we can see it. What the hell is that? That shouldn't even go there. What is that? There, now it's gone. We'll just keep it as simple, I suppose. Just gotta make sure it's all where it needs to be in. Cool. You know, she kind of looks cute without other things. Let's see. I wonder if I can just get this and that on its own deformer and just move it along the head. We'll see how it works. Because technically that hair is actually under that hat. Let's see. Hat hair. Oh, XY. So we're gonna make it in, right? Don't worry. It's salvageable. But also move this. Did I get the hat shine? There's hat shine somewhere. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. Let me see where that mofo is in the deformer list. That's not it. It's right there, which is such a weird spot to be. We're just going to move it with that. Okay. See, that moved with it. I don't understand. Let me get my hat back. Kind of. It's fine enough for me. This character is only going to be in, I think, 3 sessions. It's like a micro series. Maybe like that. So over here we're going to do a lot more adjustments just because this is the way the face is mostly facing anyhow. Okay, let's bring our bangs back. Do I want... We can move it all as one unit. Yeah, we're gonna have to go like that. Make this side smaller. And make this side bigger. Actually, we could just have that like that. She's actually looking kind of cute. I know you want him to go smaller on this side, but I want that top part to be a little bit more dramatic than what it was going to be. Because this side of the hair is kind of more poofy, whereas this side of the hair isn't as poofy, if that makes sense. It's like when you have that bad hair day, you're trying to get your hair look the same on both sides, but one side's always going to look more stupid than the other side. It's kind of how hers is. Maybe we still should have it not so high up, though. It's fine. Remember, guys, it's not that deep, okay? All right, back of the damn head. Oh, I guess we still got to do these too. What the hell is this? I thought I got that with those. What is on my hat? It didn't go with it. Why didn't that deformer go there? You need to go with the hat, please. I thought you did, but you didn't. Okay. That's better. I wonder if I could have gotten away with the little tornado in there too. Hold on. Yes, this little tornado on her little fedora. Yeah, that'd be fine. If this was going to be like an everyday use model, I would have actually figured out how to better, because I would want to have this to be able to like twist around, like move around like an actual tornado. But because it's not that, your boy ain't gonna learn. We ain't gonna learn today. I can't wait till I synthesize the corners and it's gonna look like shit. Okay, so these are the sideburns here. We're going to rig them like they would be our ears. But they're not ears because, you know, there's no ears on this model. Not every model is going to have ears on them. And honestly, Baybat's model was the first model I rigged ears on. That, well, let me specify a form of ears that goes inside the face. Okay, we're going to get rid of the front face again, or front hair again. Hold on, we're going to do it over here. We're going to make this go in. Actually, let's go a little bit more. Yeah, that should be gooch. Not too big because the side isn't needing to be too big. You notice that like a lot of anime playlists and they play a lot of Attack on Titan songs. Which I don't mind. I don't really care like at all, honestly, because I really enjoy Attack on Titan. It's one of my favorite animes to watch over and over again, especially when I'm working on things because I already know how the story goes. Even though like every time like I watch it, it's like you find something new that you might have missed. It's redonkulous how that is. It's also not an anime for everybody. Not everyone's gonna like it. So, and if you don't like it, that is fine. Like, I'll be real with you guys. I will rewatch the first season of Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, just to listen to the song. That's the only like, well, that and Attack on Titan. Those are the two animes I actually listen to the intro songs for. And then of course Attack on Titan, you gotta listen for the outro too, because the one sick outro in season 3 or whatever I think it is. Oh, here you go. I love this song so much. Okay, so this is going to be going like that, right? Because that's where she's looking, so the hair will be moving that way too. And same with this way. You can fluff it out, especially if your hair has more detail and stuff like that, you'd want to do that. But just because she's just her, she's just gonna be like that. I generally would just kind of like put that, move this up out here a little bit more. You know, we'll probably still just do that. And then we're gonna move this in and move that in. And then we'll go like that. Move you in a little bit. Move you down. The only issue here is you can... That's fine. Berets sit weirdly on your head anyhow, so it don't matter. Cool. So we got all that, right? So that should be all of the head stuff. Had their own little movements, all their little deformers. And what we can do now, select all of them. Is that because we accidentally add... What did we do with that there? I don't... Is it that? Is it the damn eyebrow? It is, isn't it? Okay, everything should be fine now. Now we're just going to select everything. I gotta make sure everything is seen. Oh, usually I check the inside of the mouth to make sure that's fine too, but it's okay. It's whatever. Okay, so she's looking down. Your head goes down. It also does a lot more than that too. And then, of course, your head looks up. Oh, I forgot to move that neckline with it too. Because I need that neckline to be in that deformer. That was the whole point of that. So now that will... Why is nothing moving now? What the hell happened? You know, sometimes things just don't do things. I was also wondering why... Yeah, I'm missing things too. It's because of the back of the mouth? That shouldn't matter. Because that's all on its own deformer. Alright, is something hidden? I don't know why it's like that for. That's so weird. It shouldn't be like that. It really wants me, I think, to do it all separate. That's fine. I was just trying to take a little easier route. Usually you can do that, but it's okay. It's cute. It's... Oh, I can't even speak English anymore. So you look down, your head's going to go down, right? But you also want to put these in a bit. Because it looks really silly, but... She looks really funny right now. And your forehead gets bigger. We could probably just do the whole of the face, like the expressions. That's probably what we're going to have to do. Alright, we got to have you look up. So we got to move face up. Preferably, if I can get it in a straight line. Then we're going to bend you down. Forehead gets smaller. Move in. Cheeks get wider. Perspectives, guys. So it looks like she's looking up and down. Okay, hopefully I can get the nose. Alright, I'm going to try and see if I can add the mouth with it. Okay. Oh, I should have got the eyebrows. It's fine. Mouth would go in a little bit. Mouth would probably also go down a bit. Eyes pop a little bit more. Feel like it should go down more. And then bottom of the eye should be a little bigger. Look, yes. No. Yes. Alright, let's get those eyebrows. I have a feeling it's the eyebrows. Wait, I'm so confused. Wait, is the eyebrows... Did I do something weird with the eyebrows? Hold up. Why is everything actually moving now? That's so weird. What the hell happened? Live2D sometimes is a crackhead. Okay, that's fine. Now she looks like she's shocked. I speak good English. Eyebrows, eyebrowing. Not really. Okay, eyebrows go up. flatten a bit. Because you're looking up. Okay, I don't know how the rest of the head did that. After, like, I tried to keep it all together to do that. But you know what? I'm going to take it. Because those should look good, too. That's all moving. Even little tornadoes moving up there. Yeah. Wait. But my head isn't doing what I want it to do. This be Live2D for you guys, let me tell you. Okay. Let's get you guys off from there. Because I don't know what the hell happened and what the hell's going on. It recorded something. So I just don't know exactly what it recorded and how it recorded it. Why does it feel like the eyes aren't doing what I want it to do? Let's just adjust them more. Yeah, because the deformer doesn't look like I deformed it at all. I mean, I didn't deform it, like, a lot to begin with, but, like, you know, if that makes sense. And I can't even... We'll figure this out together, guys. Don't worry. Okay. Sometimes setbacks happen, and that's a-okay. Alright. We're just gonna redo that real fast. Get out of the way. Okay. Face up. You want the illusion. No matter what. So now she's yesing. She's yes. Okay, let's bring back the goddamn bangs. Now this is the hair that's underneath there. And we are going to grab the bangs and see, hopefully they'll do what we needed to do. Cool. So the bangs are going to appear lower on the face. Because gravity. But at the same time, the top of the hat's going to get bigger. Okay, cool. So we're gonna raise these guys up a bit. But we want to make sure, though, that they stay where they need to be at. The hats will seem to have shrunk. Going up. Like this will be like this more. Cool. We'll do the little sideburnies. We also gotta do the glasses as well. Move them down. And they go a little bit longer. Because think of it this way, the hair is falling forward. So it would be like falling into your face. That's how you want to think of it as. And then when it looks up, it falls back, right? So you don't want it to look as big. So even sucking that in there too, in general. Am I getting my hair gravity mixed up? Yes and no. I mean, either way, you know what? You do you, boo-boos, okay? You guys do what you need to do to make it look good. Even though it's up. No, actually, we want this to shrink because it's the back of the head and that goes up. That will do the opposite of what you want it to do. So the back of the head, do the opposite for. Why is this almost like a Maroon 5 song? Okay, let's get those glasses now. Can't wait to see the 3/4 or the corners of it. It's gonna look so terrible. It's gonna try and match, but it ain't. It's not. It's gonna be needing a lot of fixing. Cute. So what we're gonna do? Actually, hon. Hopefully this won't mess anything up. I'll literally beat one of you people up. All right, it's gonna be scary. Yeah, that's very scary. So we're gonna do a lot of. I don't understand why the head. Did I not? Why did that not move? That's so funny looking. Oh my god, that's so funny. Why did it do that? Okay, it's fine. I can fix it. Even the front of the hair don't even like be moving. I synthesized everything though. It's fine. What the? What? What the hell is going on with this? Maybe because this needs to go up higher? Why does it do that? That's so weird. Why? This is fun. Honestly, didn't think it was gonna take this long to just to rig this. Honestly. All right, let's just. It does that there too, though. Why does it do that? What is that? Hold on, let's see. Maybe it's best. I'm trying to see why it's doing that. It's only like. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why it's doing that. I might have accidentally keyed something extra somewhere, maybe. Is it the eyebrow thing again? Alright, we could. Whatever it is, we can take care of. We can take care of it. It's fine. It's because this thing, I think there's double keys somewhere on it. Wait, what? Oh, there is an extra key in there. Okay, I gotta do that. There is. Is it there? Yeah, that's what's going on. Okay, I need to get rid of that. Yes, that's what's ruining it. Okay. Something weird is happening again. Is it because it's keyed on 0.1 and not 1? No way. Where did this one even come from? I didn't mean to do that. Yes, I want to delete that. I don't even know why it even exists. Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious. It's not, but it's hilarious. Alright, hold up. Okay, we got it. Now we just gotta adjust a few things. It's not too bad. It's not perfect, but it's actually a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. So we're gonna start first with adjusting the bangs. That way it stays where I want it to stay. I don't plan on her looking down a lot, but sometimes, you know, depending on the location of your phone and if you don't adjust where you want the look forward is. Maybe not so much if you're using webcam, I suppose, just because your webcam's always in a fixed location. But when I do tabletop sessions, things are in different places, so otherwise, honestly, it's not even that bad. Okay, what we're gonna want to do, we're gonna create a head rotation. We're gonna do the little guy. Or do we not want to do a head rotation? I don't think we are. Alright, let's just see. Especially with how this head is. I do this guy because it's a lot easier. I hate you. I wanted you on the head rotation. Did not want to do that. Don't do that. Well, you let me do this on like every other 1,000 models, but you ain't gonna let me do it with this. You put it on the eyebrow. Hold on. Actually, I have to get this out. Okay, it's out of there, and then what we're gonna do is grab the whole head. And cry ourselves to sleep. Okay. And it moves ahead. I didn't. Oh, god damn it. This will happen a lot. Always key. You know what? That's actually really cute. You can have it too. Do the same thing with the hair moving. So, like, you just want to put it on a similar head rotation and then just making sure it's with the hair. So, I want to see if I can do it. Okay, so if the head was rotating that way, we want the hair to rotate the opposite way. So I feel like I would want this bad boy, honestly, up there. So when the head rotates, the hair would also go with. So you can go like that, right? So when the head moves, the hair will move. You can do that. There's probably an easier way to do it too. But honestly, I feel like with some physics in the hair, that won't look too bad. Because, you know, when you move, your hair will go that way. But when you're rigging it, though, and if you have it flow correctly, it will be looking more natural with the head. I do feel like it might be too rotated out. Maybe that would be a little better. But this one is more cocked, so go like that. Yeah. So that's if you want to add a rotation to the back of the hair, just to kind of make it look a little bit more natural for the whole head movement. So what we're going to do next is play with the settings, because of course when you move this around, ain't nothing happening right now, because, hey, guess what? Ain't nothing in the physics area. I got to get my special notepad. I got a special notebook. It's very special. You guys don't understand how special it be. I gotta sneeze. Alright, so we want... Can you use whatever's in there? Yeah, probably, but I ain't gonna, because I like pain and suffering. Okay? That's what I want. Pain and suffering. 10. Oh, is my big fat head in the way? Yeah, probably. We want 0.9. And let's see. This will have to depend on where we're going with it. I did this with a recent model. It isn't. It's. Oh, wait. Not it isn't. It is a tabletop character. So what we want the. I'm going to sneeze. Put that as the angle. 100%. I'm going to die. You're welcome. So she's moving a little bit. Get that close to 100 as you can. And as you can tell, the head moved now. The bang still looks weird. I'm going to have to adjust that more. I notice it, and I'm pretty sure other people will notice it too. This way too, when the head moves back, it just slowly adjusts. So like when you leave the model and it stops tracking the head, it shouldn't be so aggressive. I mean, it probably will be either way because like I feel no matter what you do, it's gonna be aggressive. So you see the nose points to where it's looking at. Eyes widen when they're, you know, looking further away from each other because that's just perspective. I think that's good. Oh, I forgot one setting. I have to fix this. It'll lower the... I have to lower the output after we do this. This is going to freak the hell out. Yeah, see, it's going to freak the hell out. So, yeah, let's decrease. Should bring it back to 100. It's the same effect still, but it's so that way it has the angles that we would need. Look at it. So we're going to duplicate this. It's going to be head Y. Head Y. Oh, not Z. Y. It's always gonna look funny because, like I said, this model isn't made to be symmetry at all with like looking forward. So it's gonna be looking like that. If it was a model that was more straight on with the face, it wouldn't be so bad. But this is just me just trying to see what I can do, see what can be done, and the mayhem that we'll be able to get with it because like that's all that I'm gonna do. And then we're going to do the same thing with the Z. And I hope that's fine. Let's see. Oh, I actually got to send cursor. And let's just set you to X and then just get rid of that real quick. All right. Oops. Let's increase that a bit. You're not wanting to do it. I'll have it on angle. Oh, because I didn't change the angle there. Gosh dang it. You're still not really... Oh, do I not have it on the right? Oh, because I'm messing it up. That's just my bad. Head Z. Okay. Aw, look at it. It's cute. I don't know, I always want to say it's kind of cute, but it's cute. Let's put here. See what happens. Oh my god. That's so cute. You can't tell me that's not cute. All right, if you're saying otherwise, you're the problem. Yeah, I might have to lower the angle maybe. Because that's fine there. Oh, that's Body Z. What are you doing, guys? That's not even me doing that to you guys. Yeah, so that should be better. Yeah, that way it won't overextend itself on the neck. And that's what we want it not to do. I don't know why I left it there. It still kind of does, but I might just have to cheat, make the neck longer. You always want to make it extra anyway, so... Look at it. I really like the Z. I think the Z is really cute. Especially with having the hair move with it. I think that's perfect. I might do that with my model. Since we're gonna have different hair in the back of our heads. But yeah, that's been at least the head. The rotation of it and everything. I am going to be fixing a few things because things are just looking silly with how I did them. So we're just going to take care of that and everything. But yeah, I want to say thank you guys for joining us for this adventure. The rest of it, I hope, won't be so hard. And then I think, honestly, the hardest part generally is the physics of everything and getting the motion of the ocean going. But yeah, join us on this ride. And yeah, please be safe out there. Make good choices with cassette touch. Boom. I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.